how hundreds of crores of liters of sewage water being converted into the health grade water, which can be used in industry for cooling purposes and all those things. Probably this particular regulation has to come. If not the underground water for construction, I cannot draw it from Jigni or Bommasandra, the surrounding villages, because the same underground pool of water, as Mr. Sandeep was telling, right? The health grade water which is reclaimed can be used for construction. This is point number one. And point number two, what I wanted to make, at least the observation in Bangalore, right? So slow and steady, the amount of concrete in the building or in the construction is actually increasing, right? Like Karnataka always had a regulation of using fly ash bricks for making this wall, but this is a very slow process for the construction and labor intensive. So what builders did, they made very nice, I mean, they put all concrete walls, they called it Maivan structure, and they are saying that, yeah, this is the future of everything. This is the building you have to stay. By this, what has happened is the amount of concrete in the structure has increased 80%. And what is happening in Raichur? No one is taking the fly ash. Raichur thermal power station fly ash is becoming a mountain. I have visited the site myself. So what is happening is we are increasing the embodied energy as well as embodied water in any construction that is happening. Forget about constructions. Take roads for example. Day before yesterday, 2 days, I was there in Nagarhole National Park, in between Nagarhole National Park, where there is no mobile network as well. And there is a concrete road being constructed. What are we achieving? Like we are increasing. I mean, just think about this, right? With the increase of concrete in the building, it's 20 years down the line, we are increasing the mass going into landfill, because this
Absolutely.
damn thing cannot be recycled at all. It has to be cut and it has to be put in the landfills.
True.
I remember Dr. Hariharan saying in one of our blog podcasts which we had with Mission Sustainability, he said it right: construct a building like a farmer, right? Think about a farmer. Farmer owns a land. What he does, he goes and digs the well, right? A shallow well which is hardly 20-25 feet deep. He uses it for putting all the rainwater from the site. He uses the same mud which is coming out from that well, constructs a building, a rammed earth structure, right? And he does everything. He grows everything on his own. He is kind of a Atmanirbhar guy. And when the farmer has to leave the land, he just demolishes the building. It is back to square earth. Done. There is no embodied energy. There is no embodied water. That's how we have to think. Unfortunately, we have become something like what the famous dialogue of Three Idiots, right? Excellence ke piche bhago, right? So we are actually running the rat race. We are trying to catch up everything. I want to complete the building in 3 months. I don't give a shit about water, shit about energy. That's the mentality of every builder. It's kind of a, because of the time pressure, we are making it more embodied carbon and more embodied water.
Actually, we designed that project, and the project was in Jaisalmer, so we were short of water, and the water had to come from canals. So what they did was, what we did, usually STP or ETPs, they are being constructed at the end of the project, and it was an army project, so it wasn't about the funds. It wasn't a private real estate ki nahi, pehle building, I have to construct the building, get the money from what Ganesh also pointed out, so that there was no compulsions like this. And it was around 5 years ago when we designed that project, because I was part of design team on sustainable methods to save water. That's what I have come back from. That was the Army Welfare Association of the people, and Anupam Mittal sir, who was our Lucknow chapter chair, he was doing that project. He was the architect of that project. He had hired me to work on this program, and they were able to do this. So it's all about planning, sir. How do we plan to, how you plan to be more efficient? And coming back to Ganesh observation, I would say, see, actually we have to do the building work. That's what we have been doing at Premchand Memorial Trust. We have to go back to the students. We have to start. See, why I am talking about sustainable construction processes. You Google for civil engineer working in sustainability during construction phase, you will find only 3 or 4 names in India, because nobody taught us that. Somehow I've been able to be mentored by Dr. Premchand sir and Dr. Hariharan and all these people. When I met them, 10 years ago, and I have been talking to them. So I was able to shift my focus or shift my attitude, I would say, towards the sustainability. Now it's up to us because we have seen the light. Now we have to take it as a, you can call it a pyramid. What I do is I've been working with at least 200 colleges. So sir, sir was saying 6 colleges, I just had a smile on my face. So I am national chair for student activities for SHM. I am IGVC student chapters I work, and we do Premjan Memorial Trust. Many colleges are there. I keep on meeting lots of students. So we need to create this country. Rightly, Honorable Prime Minister has talked about lifestyle for environment. We should be talking about this to our kids, our students, wherever you go. And I would rather change it. Lifestyle for environment at a construction site. I do go and do these talks. Many people love these talks. Keep on talking about sustainable built environment or capacity building among the students everywhere. That's the mantra for us, the people who have gone up, and we have to have the knowledge on how we can benefit the coming society. Students are the keys. Sir, every year, 16 lakh students are there in engineering colleges. And multiply by 5, 80 lakh engineering college students in India. Add architectural student, postgraduate student, they will come to 1 crore. We have a population of 140 crores. One engineering college student, if you can put that knowledge in, and if he can influence 140 people, that's the way to green India, green citizens, or Harit Bharat, whatever we call it.